What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and tonight we're going to be talking about multiple new updates in Black Ops Cold War, a surprise patch, and even more. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, and be sure to check out our partner Manscaped, who recently released a variety of products with the Performance Package 4.0. Your friends down there will be taken care of like never before with the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, the Crop Preserver deodorant, and the Crop Reviver toner. Also included is the Weed Whacker trimmer for our nose and ears, a magic mat, and some more free gifts like the Manscaped boxers and luxury travel bag. Be sure to check out the link down below in the description and use code TWITCH20 to save 20% off your order. Thank you to Manscaped for the partnership, and also don't forget, if you guys haven't completed the haunting event in Cold War or Warzone just yet, I have a full guide going over every single challenge, Easter egg, and secret that's a part of the event, which I uploaded a couple of days ago. I have that video linked down below in the description as well. Now today, mysteriously, we got a really random patch for Black Ops Cold War that did take up a couple of gigabytes of space, whether you're on PlayStation, Xbox, or even PC. It's unclear what changed with that patch. Haven't seen any reports out there of anything different that was found in either of the game modes for Cold War, so maybe there is going to be a blog post or some patch notes released at some point in the next day or two, maybe even tonight. Totally unclear what that even was, but I do think it is possible that we're going to get more content in Black Ops Cold War, whether it's before Vanguard drops or even months later down the line, similar to how Modern Warfare was treated after Cold War already came out. We also don't have any curious individuals who have found any reference to the Season 6 outro cinematic cutscene, so that may pop up early on the internet over the next few days if that was included in the current patch that's live on all platforms right now. I'll keep you guys posted with any updates on that story as we learn more information. But like I already mentioned a couple of times, the haunting event was regarded as Season 6 being reloaded a bit early, so that right there tells me we're probably not going to see Season 6 reloaded, but with the release of a new patch that went live on all platforms, that could be what PlayStation Size was reporting on a few days ago over on Twitter, so there could be more content bundled in that update that is kind of going to be a bit of an aftershock or a bonus update after the haunting does end on November the 2nd. Coincidentally, November the 2nd is also the release date of the hammer and sickle melee weapon, which, to my understanding, is the only content that has yet to be released that was confirmed on the Season 6 roadmap. But you guys may have also noticed a brand new Gunfight tournament also went live in Cold War multiplayer during the start of the haunting event, but what's weird about this one, unlike any other Gunfight tournament in the past, is that there isn't a new reward that's a part of this tournament, so they seem to have just brought the tournament system back. I guess in the case if you want to catch up on previous tournaments you may not have beaten yet, so you can get all the brand new blueprints, unless it's bugged where if you beat the tournament again right now, maybe it'll give you a new reward, which for some reason isn't popping up as a preview in the current challenge menu. So I went ahead and beat it since I was missing the Street Sweeper exoskeleton blueprint, but what I'm guessing is that we're going to get one final Gunfight tournament added in the next week or two before Vanguard comes out, and then that tournament will give you whatever the final reward is here on this list. What I would love to see is maybe a bonus reward for completing all of them, since that is pretty difficult to do, right? Might as well reward some players out there who are hardcore multiplayer sweats like myself and give us something like maybe a tracer blueprint, even a sticker or a calling card, some acknowledgement that we went ahead and beat all of the brackets that have released for Gunfight tournaments ever since they first became a thing back during, what was it, Season 1 or Season 2? But all in all, I have enjoyed all the Gunfight tournaments, even if some matches were more frustrating than others. I think it's a great new system that we got a glimpse of course, back during Modern Warfare, but it remains to be seen if we're going to see any form of gunfight over in Call of Duty Vanguard, because right now we have Champion Hill, and Champion Hill is kind of a hybrid between gunfight, battle royale. It's the gunfight of Vanguard as of now, but I still wouldn't be surprised if in the future they add in a classic gunfight mode to Vanguard on the individual sections that you can play on within Champion Hill. Wouldn't be surprised to see that whatsoever. But before we continue with more Cold War updates, let's go ahead and thank the sponsor of tonight's video. Now tonight's video is sponsored by FilmoraGo. A lot of people constantly ask me how to get better at editing YouTube videos, and I think this is the best place to start. FilmoraGo is an awesome video editing software that's available on both iOS and Android devices, so you can edit, like the name suggests, on the go. I know I've been in situations where I needed to do a quick fix or edit something while I was away from my computer, and Filmora is the app for you. Filmora makes everything as convenient as can be, perfect for those who are new to video editing. Simply download it from the Google Play or Apple App Store with the link in this video's description. The app has an array of features such as different filters to stylize the look of your film, eye-catching stickers, and even special effects. There's even a keyframe animation tool that allows you to adjust the direction, speed, and orientation of the layer as it moves from point to point. Using keyframes can make your videos look even more outstanding. I definitely think FilmoraGo is especially perfect for editing TikToks and even YouTube Shorts to add text, stickers, music, and more to your small edits. This is definitely helpful for YouTube and Twitch creators to further expand your audience, since TikTok does have some great discoverability. Filmora also makes sure your edits are as eye-catching and flashy as can be, which is vital for short-form content. Now, I'm sure this app is what you've been looking for if you're interested in getting into some content creation, so you can download it via the link in this video's description, and feel free to give it a review on the App Store after giving it a chance. Thank you to FilmoraGo for sponsoring tonight's video. Now back to the video. Today we saw the release of the Ghost of War bundle if you pre-ordered Call of Duty Vanguard, but if you didn't do that, you can still buy the bundle for 2,400 COD points. Just open up your game, go to your bundle locker, and boom, you should see it right there. No other actions are required from this, but if it isn't popping up for you even though you pre-ordered Vanguard, then let me know down below in the comments. I've seen a few comments about that over on Twitter and YouTube today, that people on Xbox specifically weren't seeing this pop up in their game yet. Maybe it's a bug, maybe it's delayed for another 24 hours or so, but that shouldn't be the case. And I'm honestly surprised they gave us an entire bundle for the value of 20 bucks, absolutely free, just for pre-ordering the next Call of Duty, regardless which edition you ended up getting for Call of Duty Vanguard. And I usually don't comment on too many vehicle skins, but goddamn, this one is pretty damn cool here, a part of the Ghost of War pack. And the skin itself, obviously, definitely sells the pack instantly. I would have bought this one regardless. It's that damn cool. And it's, of course, ultra reactive. So yes, it's animated as you move throughout the lobby, as you play in game. Also comes with 3 blueprints, one for the Krig, one there for the Bullfrog, and one for the Street Sweeper. Some very powerful weapons that I think are useful in all the modes, right? Multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone, of course. Yes, there are tracers. Yes, there's a finishing move, and of course, some other cosmetics there in the pack as well. Definitely a fan of this one, but as a huge FYI, you can only use this pack in both Cold War and Warzone. It will not be available to use in Vanguard multiplayer. Hopefully that makes sense. And also, I guess if anybody else is confused about Cold War content with Vanguard, you'll be able to use your Cold War weapons and Dark Ether camo in the Warzone Pacific map. You just can't use any of that content in Vanguard specifically. Now, all in all, this is definitely a fantastic bundle, but I am wondering, right, are Vanguard numbers a little low on the pre-order side, which is why they keep adding more and more pre-order bonuses to the list of the amount we already had already? I mean, they've already updated the blueprint for the PPSH a number of times, and I'm not complaining about free content, right? The more the merrier, but I'm really curious, right? Compared to previous years, we never really saw too many more pre-order bonuses added for anybody out there that wanted to pre-order. I mean, we've only had a very limited amount in the past few years, but they're trying something different, and I definitely respect that. But hopefully it's not a bad sign that they're trying to encourage more and more people to play Vanguard or to pre-order it. I mean, back during the beta of Vanguard, I was a little concerned with the fact they gave away so many free codes and even unlocked the beta for free for everybody on the last day of it, I believe. I mean, we've seen bonuses like that in the past for other betas, but this time around it felt a little bit different. So fingers crossed that Vanguard is a solid game all the way through the post-launch season. I'll be covering it just how I did with Cold War, and even finding new ways to cover Call of Duty, which I haven't done before here on this channel. So I'm experimenting a lot this year, but still keeping the roots of this channel alive, as you guys do enjoy. But in case you guys are wondering about the Nuketown mannequin Easter egg with the brand new Halloween variant of the map, nothing new does happen when you do the mannequin Easter egg, as you see some footage of on screen. You'll still get one of 2 different filter effects upon shooting all the mannequin heads off, and you'll still get the same soundtrack that we got back at launch when this was first solved. I don't believe anything new was changed about this Easter egg with the Christmas variant of Nuketown 84, but yeah, it may have been cool to get some type of spooky Easter egg as a result of shooting all the mannequins off, but they probably didn't have much time to add to Nuketown 84 aside from the brand new Halloween variant. Now, I am guessing that we're going to be getting the return of the Christmas version of Nuketown 84 closer to the holidays, closer to December. That may end up happening, since I think if there's any chance of any quote-unquote year 2 content for Cold War, it'll just be in multiplayer, not zombies, considering we have Treyarch fully leading Vanguard Zombies as a whole. But I will say, Treyarch will still be felt, and their presence will still be a part of Vanguard multiplayer, considering lots of different World at War maps will be returning for the first time in Vanguard multiplayer in the form of some dedicated remasters. We'll be seeing that on day 1, along with the other 16 6v6 maps that hopefully you guys are all excited about. Now, Treyarch also confirmed the first of 2 triple-double weekends, which does begin right now for the remainder of this weekend, right? Double XP, double Weapon XP, and double Battle Pass tiers all across the board here for Season 6 as they celebrate the 25th anniversary of Treyarch Studios. They ended up releasing a separate blog post talking about the history of the company and where they started and where they are today. I mean, it's incredible to see the journey they've been on with working on Spider-Man, being acquired by Activision, working on Call of Duty. It is crazy to see where they've come. And honestly, right, not trying to be a shill or anything, even though I'll be called that in the comments of this video, but what Treyarch has accomplished compared to many other studios out there, especially during the pandemic with all the rough circumstances, you know, picking up the slack for other dev studios, studios, what they've done in a very short amount of time, to me, is just mind-blowing. It's truly incredible to see. You know, being able to clutch together a big project like Black Ops 3, then Black Ops 4, especially Black Ops Cold War. I mean, I don't know if any other studio could have accomplished this. I really don't think it would have been possible. But all in all, I'm really excited for the new direction they're going to be going in with leading Vanguard Zombies, the first ever studio crossover for a new Zombies iteration, and then pumping out what hopefully is going to be Call of Duty 2023 a couple of years from now. Now, it was also reported by the press today that as part of the Call of Duty Doritos partnership, they're allowing fans to submit a design for a calling card to be added to Vanguard with Season 2 of that game's post-launch season. So, they've done similar deals like this before in the past with other brands where you'll submit a drawing or submit something, take a picture of yourself, and you'll become a zombie in-game, or they'll release your artwork in the form of a calling card or some other cosmetic bonus. I mean, it's really great to see things like that. Also, if you guys didn't know, I learned this recently, that gingerbread skin that was in Advanced Warfare a couple of years ago, did you know that people that were making fun of that probably felt guilty afterwards when they found out that it was actually part of a Make-A-Wish deal for a kid who actually wanted a gingerbread skin in Advanced Warfare. His wish was granted, and that's why I'm like, wait a second, people that made fun of that skin in Advanced Warfare should probably regret that now, because that was a part of a very special deal that I think really means a lot for the gaming industry. Now, all in all, I still think it's funny that despite this new Call of Duty Doritos partnership, and it's not new, but the fact they renewed that deal for Vanguard, but they have Cold War artwork on specially marked packages of Dorito and Mountain Dew, I think it's a pretty interesting deal going on there that Cold War will still be relevant in some way, shape, or form, even when Vanguard is already released. But next up, we also had the surprise release today of the Tagger vs. Big Joke Ultimate Pack, which cost, and wait for it, it cost $40, right? That's insane. The most expensive bundle in the game to date. And if you guys remember, there was a rumor quite some time ago there was going to be a $100 bundle back during Modern Warfare season, which would have came with all the content from Season 1 Battle Pass instantly unlocked. And it's unclear why it cost so much money, but it was referred to as the mother of all bundles. Get it? The mother of all bombs, mother of all bundles. Haha, funny Modern Warfare reference there. But with this pack here, you'll be spending $40, but getting $80 of value back in return. So not only do you get all these blueprints, these skins, tracers, all these other cosmetics, you also get 5,000 COD points on top of that, which is also what 5,000 COD points would have cost anyway, $40. So you're getting two for the price of one here, similar to the other pro packs we have in this game already, where let's say you spend $20 on this pro pack with Hudson, it'll also reimburse you with 2,400 COD points back. So you get $40 of value for the price of 20. So yes, two for the price of one. Theoretically, it's quote-unquote free COD points, if that makes sense. But let me make this clear, right? I am not forcing anybody or pushing this on you guys to buy the bundle. I get that it's expensive. I get people out there going through hardships right now because of the pandemic and other circumstances. I get that. I'm just reporting on the news and letting you guys know there is new content available in the game if you guys care. It's an expensive one, so if you guys like the blueprints and the operators a lot and you invest in this, just know that you get 5,000 COD points on top of this that you can save for future bundles that we get over in Call of Duty Vanguard. I'm gonna get called a show anyway, but I'm just reporting on this news in the case you guys are interested by this. But last and definitely not least, we have Operation Flashback. A new rumor is going around from some curious individuals that we're getting another live event over in Warzone before the release of the Vanguard integration with the Pacific map. So it'll be a live event that, and I quote, will have a new circle that starts a random event, and every time the circle moves, it'll start another random event. Prepare for flashbacks of the past with enhanced rewards. Contracts and supply drops will reward memories of yesterday with a chance of power-ups or key cards. Not sure what that's gonna actually entail and where we can use these key cards at. There'll be an expanded buy station with new items in stock, and loadout markers can be purchased after loadout events. So it seems like a pretty cool little mini event in game that will probably give us all our final goodbyes to Verdansk as a map altogether. And I do think it's possible we see a glimpse or a mention of Verdansk in the Modern Warfare sequel next year, but until then, I think this will be it. I mean, the map got nuked with the recent event that transitioned us from the current to the past, and now that we have Verdansk 84, I will say it played a bit smoother than the original versions because I like the Black Ops integration, I like the red doors, the time traveling, I like some of the new mechanics and areas that were added in, but it's still technically the same map that we had back during Modern Warfare. I'm ready for something new. I think I would have played more Warzone this year if they added in, let's say, the Ural Mountains, which was rumored to release a long time ago. It's still unclear, right, where the Ural Mountains was supposed to release at. Was it going to be in Fireteam as like an elimination LTM, but essentially Blackout 2.0 where you could play on the entire map? Or was it going to be the new Warzone map? Was it going to be something for Outbreak? We're not sure where that map was ever going to come out. Maybe we'll see it at some point in the future, possibly even for COD Mobile, since COD Mobile now has multiple Battle Royale maps. They already added in Alcatraz, the Blackout map, Isolated, which is the new one. I mean, wouldn't be surprised to see Ural Mountains reused at some point in the future. Maybe that'll happen, but for now, I think I'm ready for for something new when it comes to Warzone. I'm excited for the Pacific map. It looks beautiful. Cannot wait to see how it differentiates from the current iteration that we have of Verdansk. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave all your thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on the multiple new updates we got in Black Ops Cold War today? How do you feel about the surprise patch? What do you think that patch actually is? Is it new content that we're going to see at some point next week? Is it something minor with a couple of weapon tuning updates or some other secrets you don't know about yet? And also, what are your thoughts on the brand new Ghost of War and Tagger versus Big Joke bundles? Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everyone.